Good morning and welcome to the Blend Extra. Today is Friday, February 13th, and I'm Alyssa Kelly. Now, we have a lot coming up on today's show. We have flying milestones, iconic desserts, and discuss the importance of estate planning for Valentine's Day. So let's jump straight into things. Now, this time of year often leads to conversations about love and money. And in this Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Rachel DePompa catches up with a financial expert about ways to build a financial partnership just in time for Valentine's Day.
Any money expert will tell you true financial wellness between couples starts with trust. Cherry Dale, the vice president of financial education at Virginia Credit Union, says when you're just starting out in a relationship, you don't want to go too deep into the money talk. But a good way to ease into a conversation about finances is to talk about how each of you were raised. How you value money can affect a relationship.
Talk about what made them happy as a child, or maybe there was some trauma around certain things. Oftentimes, the things that we experience growing up really impact the way we view money. And we tend to be attracted to the opposites sometimes.
If you get the sense someone likes to feel safe and secure, that could translate into you needing to start working on building a savings.
And if I'm going out and spending a lot of money, that might bring panic to someone you care about, and you wouldn't even know it. But really talking through some of those experiences and working through that together is a great foundation to build that trust when it comes to your finances.
When you get more serious in a relationship, she says that's when you want to dig into conversations about how much debt you have, financial goals, your credit score, and even retirement plans. She says creating shared financial goals and revisiting them throughout the relationship is a great way to build trust. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Rachel DePompa.
All right, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, at 88 years old, Frances Dolke had achieved many milestones, but one remained, taking her first flight. Her only condition for taking on this particular adventure was clear. Her grandson, Alex, had to be the pilot. After years of training, Alex Shoup was finally able to make her dream come true. Dolke boarded her first flight at the La Crosse Regional Airport with her grandson at the controls. Once Dolke and her family made it through security, all there left was to embrace the next hour and a half with her loved ones. Upon landing in Chicago, Frances and Alex reflected on the flight, saying it will be a memory they'll hold on to forever.
The sensation, you know, and of course watching the clouds out if there's any out there. They made sure they told me to take Dramamine first. I've never taken Dramamine in my life either.
And this is something I am so excited for. Obviously, we know spring is just around the corner when the luck of the Irish hits the Golden Arches. St. Patrick's Day season means the return of the Shamrock Shake, my absolute favorite. The minty green fan favorite is set to hit McDonald's restaurants Tuesday. It's been a staple this time of year since 1970. And also returning to the menu is the Oreo Shamrock McFlurry, which debuted in 2020. McDonald's hasn't said how long it will serve the desserts, but St. Patty's Day is March 17th, so they're unlikely to hang around much after that. Now, I want you to stick with us because coming up next, we'll learn why Valentine's Day and estate planning go hand in hand.
In this game, there are moments when every dribble counts and a single shot can seal a legacy. Catch all the best plays on State Line Slam Friday nights.
From waiting for the bus to waiting for roads to be cleared. When the bitter cold bites harder than ever. From a normal winter day to downright scary, you'll always know what's next with First Alert Weather. Days ahead of the storms, get a clear and concise forecast.
Want to alert you to a First Alert Action Day, and that will play out all day long.
Streaming on every platform, no matter where you are. Stay connected so you can stay prepared with First Alert Weather.
Every first matters. That first alarm, your first cup of coffee.
And that first look of what the day can bring.
And WIFR is right here with you.
With your first alert when weather could impact your day.
A first alert action day for the potential of strong, severe storms.
With stories that matter most.
And your first look at what's ahead.
We have an update on breaking news from last night.
Wherever you stream WIFR, we help you start your day prepared.
Every first, every day. Tune to WIFR this morning.
At Gray Digital Media, we craft engaging campaigns that grab attention and get results. Extending your message across all platforms. Gray Digital Media. We know local. GDMRockford.com.
It's more than just a game. With State Line Slam Play of the Week, you decide who gets the spotlight. Every Sunday night, we'll show you the week's most electrifying high school basketball plays. Then go to WIFR.com/Play of the Week to vote on who you think should be number one. And watch during WIFR News at 5 on Wednesdays to see who came out on top. State Line Slam Play of the Week. Sponsored by Holcomb Bank.
All right, thank you for sticking with us and welcome back to the Blend Extra. Today we are joined by Natalie Heiser Barber of Tobin, Ramon, and Barber. I am so excited to have you on the show today. And we're going to be talking all things estate planning, but we're going to tie it in with Valentine's Day, which I think is a little bit interesting.
We're going to try. We're going to try.
See how we can make this work. So jumping right into things, you know, how can estate planning, be the most profound gift for loved ones?
Yeah, so if you do your estate plan the right way and you do it with a licensed attorney, that's their practice area. So I would be one of those.
Yeah.
So if you do your estate planning with me, it can be your forever estate plan. So, and it really is the gift that keeps on giving. And the gift that you're giving to your family and your loved ones, peace of mind, security, you take away, the worry. It's kind of like being fully insured.
Yeah.
Right? So you buy homeowner's insurance for your house, you have to buy automobile insurance, but an estate plan would sort of be like doing that umbrella policy. It's like whatever life throws at you during your life or for your loved ones after your death, your estate plan has you covered.
Right. Yeah, and how does a will or, let's say, trust protect loved ones?
Yeah, so with a will, that's where we put potential guardians for minor children in there.
Okay.
So if you, heaven forbid, passed away and you had minor children under 18, you would want to have a lineup of adults that you would wish would carry on as mom or dad in your stead. So that's what we do with wills. And then we have the wills be pour over wills. And they basically say, here's my name, here's who I'm related to. I pour everything over into, if I'm married, my joint trust with my spouse. And then that's where all the magic happens. That's where we say where stuff goes when you die. And if we do it through a trust with a pour over will, rather than with just a will, we can avoid probate too.
Interesting. I always feel like I'm learning something new when I do these.
Good. Keep it interesting for you.
This question almost made me giggle a little, but what is the best way to tell a spouse you love them? I thought that was interesting.
Right. To talk about death.
I'm just kidding. Right.
I love you now. I love you later.
Yeah, absolutely.
So still buy the flowers, still buy the chocolates, still have your romantic dinner. But you've got to have dinner conversation about something. So once you've run out of topics, maybe just do a little self-check, a little wellness check, and there's kind of this adulting that we have to do, right? It's like you got to go to the dentist. It's not your favorite, but you're glad you went. Probably need like insurance and all that good stuff. So not the most fun money to spend, but it's necessary. And then you should probably, especially if you're married or frankly, if you're over 18, and definitely if you're a homeowner, you should go see your estate planning attorney.
Perfect. If you're going on a Valentine's date this weekend, it's the perfect time to have this conversation, you think?
Right. And if you want to avoid another heavy topic, then why not distract with this heavy topic?
Exactly. And it makes it even better because it'll be probably over wine, maybe some chocolate strawberries.
Right.
So,
be a little more open-minded.
Exactly.
Get you
the
all
vibe
warmed
will
up.
Be a lot better.
Yes, exactly.
So is that what you think makes Valentine's Day a great time to review your estate planning?
Absolutely not. So what we do is we offer a free consultation. And so I sit there with the couple, or one spouse can come if your schedules are a little bit crazy. And the first meeting really is its own estate planning discussion and seminar. And then we can take the process as fast or as slow as the couple is ready for. Oftentimes, the first meeting is a lot like this.
Yeah.
We sit and I talk about the difference between a will-based estate planning package as opposed to a trust-based, and what is the best fit for that family. Because everyone has unique facts and unique needs, and then we tailor the documents to your family. So it's the best estate plan for you. Yeah. And I can do the conversation. Don't have it on Valentine's Day.
And a question that keeps coming to my mind with estate planning are sometimes people maybe hesitant, going in.
Yes.
Is that something, maybe for those who are watching right now, maybe give them a peace of mind about, going in to do that process?
Yeah, don't be scared. I'm not scary.
She's not scary
It's
at
just
all.
a conversation. So just like getting your car fixed, quotes are free. So come in for the free consultation. We'll talk you through it. We can educate you about the topic. It's a little more difficult than getting your nails done, right? Like, I like red, paint my nails red. That's easy. People aren't coming to me saying, I like trusts, draft me a trust. So I'll educate you about the services and about the documents, and then you can decide which one you want to purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those, again, who are watching, what would you say to them, to come and join me at Tobin, Ramon, and Barber? How would you, this is where you need to go?
Yeah, so I like to say that we partner with you. These are not easy conversations, yeah. And so we consider ourselves your forever family attorney. And so doing your documents early and often and reviewing them and really having your estate planning package be like a living, breathing safety net around you, that's what we're best at. So come see us.
I love it. Natalie, it's always a pleasure having you on the show.
you.
I just want to thank you so much for being here today. And, if you're looking for help in putting together an estate plan, just like she said, you can check out Tobin, Ramon, and Barber. They are located at 530 South Street in Belvedere, or you can just head to their website, which is tobinramon.com. Again, Natalie, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And still to come up on today's Blend Extra, we have animated features and classic rom-coms that head to the theaters for Valentine's Day weekend.
Discover how different types of winter weather can impact your travel and daily life. Shelter from the storm wherever you stream WIFR.
Make your voice heard. Answer the question of the day during the Blend on WIFR and at WIFR.com/vote. Sponsored by Suncoat Pools and Spas.
First Alert Weather Plus, the State Line's only 24/7 weather channel. On air at 19.3 WSLN, the First Alert Weather app, or wherever you stream WIFR. Sponsored by Total Exteriors.
Everyone is at risk from extreme cold dangers. These groups are more vulnerable than most. Age and certain conditions make the body less able to regulate temperature.
Be weather-wise with WIFR.
Breaking right now, first responders stop.
Stay connected to the team you trust. Get breaking news and watch our newscast here on the WIFR News app. Your news, your way.
Download today and stay connected to WIFR.
Thanks for sticking with us. A double dose of animation, a literacy classic, and an 80s rom-com celebrating a milestone anniversary. Head to movie theaters this weekend. Rick Damagella has a preview.
This kid got game. I wish I was a baller.
NBA star Stephen Curry trades his high tops for a producer and voiceover role in GOAT. The animated adventure stars Stranger Things' Caleb McLaughlin as a small goat with big hoop dreams. After debuting in IMAX theaters, Mamoru Hosada's Scarlet expands to traditional screens. The film follows a princess on a quest to avenge her father.
Heathcliff, you're not enough. Not for her.
Emily Bronte's literary classic is retold in Wuthering Heights, with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi starring in the roles of Kathy and Heathcliff.
His name's Blaine. So beautiful.
Blaine? Oh, that's a major appliance. That's not a name.
John Hughes' teenage rom-com Pretty in Pink heads back to theaters for 4 days only in celebration of its 40th anniversary. Details at fathomentertainment.com. Always a duck man in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
All right, well, that wraps up the Blend Extra for today. Again, it's Friday the 13th, a little spooky, but the weather is definitely not spooky. So make sure you go outside and enjoy this weather over the weekend. Thank you so much for watching.